I'm Hexahedral and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to create hexahedral mesh in a cartilage in Hypermesh software. As you may know, Hypermesh is one of the best softwares that you can use to create qualified mesh. So let's dive in. I use Abacus for finite element simulations. So I select Abacus here and click on OK. First, I should import the geometry of cartilage. So from File, Import, Geometry. Click on Select Files and go to the folder. Okay. I want to import this cat part as a single part with cat units and import. As you see, I imported cat part from Katia software because I need to import geometry. So you can use a step or STP files either. For example, you might create the geometry in other softwares like Trimatic. Anyhow, we need geometry. Let's go to Model tab, and as you can see, one component and one part has been imported. I can change its color from here to, for example, blue. By pressing Ctrl key and left click, you can rotate the model. As you see, the model has many patches, so I should delete these patches and unify them to create a surface. So let's go to Geom, Quick Edit, and in Toggle Edges, Lines, let's rotate the model and zoom. Okay. You can click on any of these lines and remove them. But to be a little bit faster, hold the Shift key and like this. Drag and remove. Keep doing it until you remove all of the patches. But be careful not to delete the edges. So let me do that and I'll be back. If you're interested in tutorials like this one, make sure to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for the next episode. Also, feel free to ask any questions in the comments. Alright, now it looks good. Anytime you made a mistake, like what I did here, press Ctrl Z to undo. Also, I want to delete these redundant surfaces. So go to Delete Surf, click on Surf, and select these surfaces. Alright, now everything looks good. So let's go and check if I did everything right. Click on Return, go to Tool, Delete, and from here, select Surfs. So we want to check if we have unified these patches to create surfaces. So now select any of these surfaces and it will get white. So check if there is any blue parts in that. No, it looks good. Now select the outer surface. Alright. Yeah, this looks good too. You can use this method to see if you have unified patches correctly. Now let's return. To create volume hexahedral mesh, first I need to create surface hexahedral mesh. So let's go to 2D, click on Auto Mesh. From here, you can choose the type of element you want to use. I go with quad, and here you should type the size of elements. I pick the inner surface, and now let's mesh. Okay, as you see, the surface mesh has been created. Now that is fine, let's return. You can change its visibility by clicking on this. So now we have a 3D part and 2D meshes that you can hide and unhide from here. To create the volume mesh using this surface mesh, let's go to 3D, click on Solid Map. In the General, the source geom must be None, and the destination geometry must be the other surface. Here is outer surface, right? So click on Surface and pick this surface. Alright. Now let's define the along geometry. I'm gonna pick some lines. Click on Lines and alright. Next, you need to define the elements to drag. So click on LMs, click on any of these elements, again click on LMs, and by attached. This way you can select all of these 2D elements. Now click on Mesh. As you see, 3D elements have been generated in another component, Solid Map. So now we should move these elements to this component. For now, let's return. To move these elements, click on Organize. In the collectors, you should pick one 3D element and click on LMs again. Pick by attached. In the destination component, pick the main component that you want to move these elements to. So everything is fine, let's move it. Alright, so now let's hide the solid map and also hide the geometry of this component. As you can see, we have these 3D hexahedral elements like this. And everything has been done successfully. Now to export these elements, let's go to File, Export. Now click on Solver Deck. The output file type is in Abacus format. I mean, it's a .inp file. So click on here and pick a name. Now in the export, select the entities that you want to export. Unclick the solid map and make sure the desired component has been checked in the export tab. Go back to the export tab and now everything is done. Just click on export. Okay, the process has been finished and here's the address of the file. Also in the previous video, I showed you how to import the files into Abacus, so make sure to check that video too. And I appreciate your support if you like this video and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss another episode. Until the next video, goodbye!